Yo, yo, I'm out here. About to test this vehicle detection with the R5. It's probably gonna be a little loud. There's definitely a lot of cars rolling through. But yeah, I'm gonna test out this R5 firmware update for the vehicle stuff. So I'm gonna test it. I haven't updated it yet, so I'm gonna test it without it first, and then I'm gonna update it, and I'm gonna test it again. So there should be some cool cars coming through here in a little bit. That'll be good to test. And there's one coming, a little Lotus, I think, coming through right here. So yeah, it should be some good cars to test. Man, service is spotty here, so man, I'm well, whatever the stream do is what it do. So yeah. So I'm just, man, let me raise this up so I don't have to keep bending down because I'm too old for that. So I'm just getting everything set up right now, getting this camera set up, and then I'm gonna record to make an actual video out of this. So I got to get my other camera set up. I'll probably put my AirPods in a minute. Just right now, I got to get this stuff set up so I can get these shots. Thankfully, it's not that cold out here. I was thinking it was gonna be colder, but it's not too bad, so all good. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, man, once some cool cars start coming through here, just enjoy the show. What up, T-Mid? Yeah, I'm early, man. I had to. I didn't even want to pick this spot, but I had to find a where I had service. There was no, like, where I wanted to go, I didn't have service, so I had to just pick this spot right here. So it's all right, but it's not the ideal spot, but it is what it is, though. So I was gonna shoot with the 120 to 300, the big boy, but I don't know, man. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't know if I wanna. I don't think I want to pull that out. So I'm gonna just go with this got my little 85 1.8, because I'm pretty close to the road. So that 120 probably would have been too long anyway. So I'm gonna try out this 85, see how I do. Yeah, let me do a little testy test. Yeah. So the 85 cool. So peep game, y'all. So I don't have a Atomos Ninja to record the screen. I gotta be able to record the screen because I have to be able to show the focus points and all that stuff, right? So I don't have a Ninja, so I had to craft up. Now, I did a video where I had this flash bracket and I was like, I never use it. And I was thinking like, man, how can I get something set up so I can record this screen? So I rigged this up. So it's this flash bracket that I had. And then on top of that, I had a little ball head. So I put a little ball head on there. Then right here, I just got a little cell phone holder. So basically, I'm gonna put this on the bottom of the camera and then put a cell phone right here to record the screen. So it's not gonna be the best thing in the world, but it'll get the job done though. At least I hope so. It's bright right here, so I hope so. Because otherwise my YouTube video is not gonna work if I can't record the screen. So we'll see. So let's test this bad boy out. All right, so this the setup. This the setup right here. It should do the trick. What's up, SJ? What's up, Take Keys? What up, Chuck? So I'm just out here, man, trying to test up this this vehicle detection on this R5. So yeah, I'm just waiting for some more cars to come through. Hopefully I keep service out here. Service is definitely it's definitely spotty. There's so many cars coming through here the other way. Man, I didn't even realize that people be driving through here like this. SJ, it came out, man, like 2 days, I mean, a day and a half ago. So not yesterday, but like the night before it dropped. And yeah, I couldn't update it because I gotta test it with the old stuff. So I'm about to see how well this setup worked. Yeah, we gonna see. It's definitely not gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna have to just make it work for what it is, though. That's just how that's gonna have to go. That's just how that's gonna have to go. It's not terrible though. All right, just wait for some cars to come here. All right, so initial with this current firmware, man, it's not good. Yeah, it is not good. When it doesn't track it. So I mean, once it finds it, it's good. It sticks. But this initial, yeah, Chuck. No, that was 3 CHP that just passed by right there. I'm surprised it didn't stop. Ask me what I was doing. They jamming across the street. Hopefully y'all can't hear that. I don't want YouTube flagging me. the setup, it's working decent though. I mean, we'll see when I get it on the computer, but it's working decent though. So that 120 definitely would have been too tight because I'm using this 85 right now. And when they get like right here in front of me, yeah, it's way too tight. So good call not pulling out the big boy. I wouldn't want to attract that kind of attention anyway. But yeah, I mean, so I switched to Zone AF, which is actually working pretty decent. It picks it up pretty good. So yeah, so it's definitely not it's not super sticky with the AF though. Like it'll find it, but it doesn't track it very well. So I'm just making all these notes to see how it does when I update this firmware. But yeah, it's decent so far. But I gotta do it again and talk to my camera so that way I can make this YouTube video. I'm trying to do so much at the same time. I'm not used to doing all of this at the same time. Going live, shooting, recording, GoProing. I'm not used to all that. Hey, mid, they probably do, cause I mean, these guys, man, they love these. So this is a real popular spot where they come, but they meet up at the top at 9 a.m. There's a big meetup at the top, a bunch of fancy cars and stuff. So yeah, if they see someone taking pictures, they probably do show out. You know how it be. Yeah, they should there should be more of them coming, because I think that meetup, it normally starts at like 9, I think, but yeah, it's they be moving fast. It's hard to frame them. This 85 might be a little too long. I was gonna bring the 35. I should have brought the 35, but I didn't even bring it. I just got this 85 and the 120, so I'm stuck with this. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit more with this current firmware. Then I'm gonna update to the new firmware and see what that do. So like I said, this current one, it's okay, but it definitely there's definitely some room for improvement. So I'm gonna be real eager to see how it does once I update it. But yeah, thankfully it's not that cold out here. I was thinking it was gonna be pretty cold, but it feels good out here, so that's good. Let's see, what time is it? What, man, got all my phones are being used right now. I can't even see what time it is. 7:54. Yeah, they should start coming through here in a little bit. Like I said, they normally meet at the top starting around 9 o'clock. So I'm a little early, but I wanted to feel like I'm so daggone close. I wanted to get here early, get everything set up, because I knew I had to get this live set up, had to get my other camera set up, had to get my rig set up. So you got to get out to the spots early, so that way you're ready to go. All right. Of course, when I'm ready to shoot, no cars are coming. So all the cars are coming from this, well, from this direction over here. But I don't want them. I want the cars coming from this way, because I get a better angle this way, for one. But then all these cars coming this way are just like normal people. I want the cool cars. That's the reason why I drove all the way here. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I would, hang on a second. Yeah, so Chris, the problem is I can only move back so much because this is the spot where I'm at. It's only so big, and then there's oh man, hold up, let me switch that around. Then there's this truck right here too. So I mean, I have to clear that. So yeah, I'm just kind of stuck on what I could do. Man, those cars was definitely burning some race gas. Yeah, so I mean, it's all good. It's really, they only get tight when they like right here. Like when they all the way down here, it's not a problem. So it's all good. And not to mention, I mean, I really don't care about the photos themselves. I'm just testing the autofocus, so I don't care about the photo. I might actually take some real photos once I'm done doing the testing. Yeah, so I think I'm going to update the firmware. I just need to make sure I got enough footage for this video that I'm making for the tube. So yeah, I just gotta make sure I got enough footage for this. So maybe like 2 more minutes, I'm gonna stay on this old firmware, then I'm gonna update it.
Hi, how's it going? Pretty well. How about you? Man, I'm doing good.
Yeah, SJ, 100%, bro. And it's you know what, honestly, man, it's not even, it's not that bad once I get everything set up. It's just a lot of stuff to set up. That's the only part that really sucks. It's a lot of stuff to set up. But now that everything's set up, it's not that bad. But just trying to remember to get everything. Like I keep coming back talking to y'all, but then I got my camera behind me right here, so I got to make sure I'm getting footage for the video. So yeah, that's where it's tough. But yeah, we making it happen though. The R5 does it all. No need for the R3. Man, you know what? That R3, I bet it's real good for this sort of thing, man, for like action and stuff. Like that R3 is really, it's an action camera. So if you do sports or you do like, you know, motorsport stuff like that, yeah, I mean, I feel like the R3 would probably be the better choice, because from what I've heard, the autofocus on that thing is like second to none. But you know, for what I do, I'm a portrait shooter. I might do something like this for the fun of it, but you know, I'm a portrait shooter. So for me, the R5 is more than enough. But they saying with this new update, they saying the autofocus is pretty daggone good. So we gonna see. I'm about to update it. I know I've been saying that for a minute. I'm just nervous that I don't got enough pre-update footage to make my YouTube video. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm good. Yeah, it's so weird when there's no cars and it's quiet, because it'll be like car after car after car and then nothing. So it's just like silent out here. It's crazy. Of course, I forgot my ND filters, so I'm having to record my other video. Man, now that I think about it, I wonder if my GoPro, but yeah, I'm having to record my YouTube video at f14 because it's so bright out here, because I didn't bring my ND filters. Rookie mistake. Got to be ready to shoot when they come through. Okay, for real, I'm about to update this. You never bring an ND filter by mistake, or you don't use ND filters, SJ? I live and die by ND filters, man. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna update this now so I can see what it do. See if this firmware update is the truth, like what they saying it is. And then I gotta get some, I don't use them that much. Yeah, I use them all the time, SJ. Then I gotta get some B-roll for this video too. But I'm gonna keep the video short though, because really, just one show before and after, that's it. So maybe I'll do one more round. I'm too gun shy out here. I'm so nervous. I gotta make sure I got the footage and make sure I'm talking to the other camera. All right, let me go talk for the other camera real quick and get this footage, and then I'm gonna switch firmware. All right, it's update time, but I gotta hey, good morning. Let me update, or let me do a little spot on my YouTube vid here, and then I'll be right back. Well, let me wait now because there's somebody next to me. It's Friday, y'all. How y'all feeling, man? Weekend time. Weather is nice, at least where I'm at. The hills have eyes vibes. Man, don't be freaking me out like that, Chris. Mess around, be leaving. Yeah, they jamming across the street though. That's what's up. Give me some tunes. Can you guys hear the music across the street when it's quiet? Okay, so we've tested out the regular firmware. It's okay, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. So let's update the firmware to 1.5. Let's see what it can do. Okay, so we did the testing with the regular firmware. It's okay, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. So let's update to 1.5, turn on the vehicle detection. Let's see what this can do. Yeah, SJ, man, I know you've been down, bro. All right, we updating, y'all. Getting this new firmware in there. Let's for starters, let's oh no, I can't do that. I was gonna show y'all, but I gotta record it, so I can't do that. Oh man, we updating. See what it do. %. Man, I missed the motorcycle. There's not very many motorcycles that come up through here right now because it's a little chilly. 11%. Let's get it. Actually skipped the firmware update, so I was still on 1.3.1. I never updated to 1.4. I had it on my computer, but I just never did the update. It's definitely getting toasty out here though with this sun. I did the one. What up, Ryan? I did the 1.4 and the 1.5 all this week. Yeah, why'd you didn't have to do the 1.4 though. You could have just did the 1.5. See, it's accumulative. Man, I just missed the Lotus. 75%. How many Canon shooters in here? If you a Canon shooter, represent. I was impatient. Yeah, so I'm doing the vehicle testing right now, and then later on today or tomorrow, probably later on today, I'm gonna test out the autofocus with having your face covered. So like what if somebody wearing a helmet, something like that, and then it's got the torso detection, all that stuff. So I'm gonna test that out later, and then probably tomorrow I'm gonna test out the white balance deal. It's cool. And then I think that's kind of the major stuff that means something to me. This was the big one though. This is the one that everybody all excited about, the vehicle detection, which is funny because I bet most of these people don't even be doing anything shooting cars. But yeah, it's just cool. It's just cool to have it. That's it, man. Definitely just cool to have. I'm in that boat. I really don't be shooting cars, but it's definitely just fun just to be able to do it here and there. Oh man, firmware is complete. Firmware update complete. I'm on 1.5 now. Let me test. Let me look at it. Firmware. Boom. Oh yeah. So we in there. Let's get it now. Let's see what it could do. So let's go to the menu here. Let's go subject to detect, vehicles, boom, bam, boom. All right, so just testing it on that one car that just went by, it's night and day difference, y'all. It's legit night and day difference. Like it picked it up, tracked it the whole way, night and day difference. But I'm gonna wait for one of the faster cars to come through. But right now, yeah, it's legit looking like it definitely is different. Put my AirPod in so I can talk to y'all when I'm still up here. Yeah, it definitely does look like I'm shooting radar, which I'm hoping a cop doesn't come and stop me. I mean, obviously. Yeah, it tracked those motorcycles beautifully. Yeah, here come a cop right now. Not doing video because I think I might be out of storage on this bad boy. My battery is almost dead. Oh man. So this whole time I thought my AirPod was connected to this phone, but it's connected to the phone that I'm doing this video with. Oh. So the cops was just right here. They hung out for a little bit, probably just checking to see what I was doing, and then they rolled off. So it's all good now. I was thinking they was gonna come say something to me though. Yeah, man, I ran out of storage on my phone here, so I had to delete a video. Hopefully, I didn't need that one. But I gotta get footage of the new firmware, because that's the one that matters the most. I'm surprised there's not more cars coming through here though, for real, for real. Like normally, it would be crazy through here. It's like now when I need there to be a bunch of cars, there ain't nothing. But a bunch of people pulling up though to go hike. Man, my phone is acting stupid now. This might screw up my whole video. I done spent all this time recording before I updated, and now I've updated and my phone is acting stupid, man. The struggles be real. I might end up having to do this again. That's bogus. Or man, nah, man, I'll probably end up having to end this live so I can use my phone, my other phone. Let's see though. That's it, man. The struggle is real, bro. Like it'd be so much easier if I had a videographer, man, where I just could just shoot, and then there's just somebody else doing all this other stuff, man. It'd be so much easier. Oh man, here come a school bus. That'll really flex this autofocus. I should shoot this school bus. Well, I shouldn't say that out loud. Somebody hear me talk about shooting a school bus. That could not go well. All right, I'm back in here now. Hopefully we good. Problem is, man, on my business phone, I don't have that much storage on my biz phone, and I'm shooting in 4K because I gotta be able to crop in. So now I gotta be strategic with this footage that I get here. I should have been starting and stopping it the whole time, but trying to focus on everything, the struggle's been real. Man, these buses is killing it, man. There's some cars coming, man. These buses, man, I know they pissed. That was a good set right there. Yeah, I got quite a few of them. Let me look at these pictures though. But see, that's the thing, man. It don't, and this is what I was talking about in one of my other videos. It don't matter if the box is on the car or not. This is the car in focus. All right, hold up. Man, so there was a sheriff Tesla. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm just waiting on a cop to go by and turn around and come back and ask me what I'm doing. Yeah, so Carl, it's really there's a meetup at the top of this mountain where I'm at. They meet up every Friday and just hang out. They've been doing it. The guy that runs it has been doing it for like 20 years or something like that. So yeah, they just meet up there up top. So it definitely be a lot of Porsches. Yeah, definitely be a lot of Porsches. But yeah, it used to be a lot crazier around here, but the cops have really been cutting down because you get a lot of stupid people coming through here. Man, going over double yellow, rolling off the side because they don't know how to control their car. So cops definitely be patrolling these days, but yeah. So this tracking, it does really good. It doesn't do as good when they're close to me and they're basically filling up the whole frame. And I'm sure just the camera, when the whole frame is the car. Hang on. So when the car takes up the whole frame, it doesn't do as good. And I'm sure it just can't. I mean, the whole frame is a car, so it just can't figure out where the car is at. But it does really good. And like if I just hold the camera out there, every car that drives by, like it'll track it. It'll jump to that car. So it definitely is pretty legit. Yeah, it definitely is pretty legit. Big difference over the old firm, like the regular firm. Like I was on 131. It definitely is a big difference over that. I would almost say it's night and day. Like what on the old firmware, it would eventually find the car, but it would just find like a little spot of it. It wouldn't stick to it. With this 1.5, it's definitely sticking to it, and it finds the whole car. So there's definitely a noticeable difference for sure. Does that software come with the R5? What software are you talking about? Oh, there we go. I need to get that right there. That bad boy's moving fast. That's going to test this R5 out. Hang on. It's on Canon's website, and then you just put it on an SD card and then install it to the camera. Now, I would definitely say, though, this doesn't have anything to do with the firmware, but I'll definitely say the R5, man, it's got a little stutter when you're taking pictures. It's hard to track stuff when it's moving real fast and it's close. It's definitely a bit challenging to keep up with it. But man, for real though, man, that's a pretty nice looking Tesla truck car right there though. I've never seen that. They even got some wheels on there. Like who put this thing together, man? They threw some wheels on that joint and everything. Yeah, for sure, mid. You know, I definitely keeps it real, man. Yeah, I've not really done a lot of tracking like this with the R5, and it definitely, yeah, it definitely is a bit. Man, you know what it might be though. You know what it probably is though. I have. Let me change something real quick. So I have the display. Can't even freaking talk. I have the display on. It's on like eco mode, so it's not smooth, just to save battery. Let me change that and see if that makes a difference, because that might change it. Yeah, see, so I got it on. It was on power saving, so I'm gonna put it on smooth. So basically, I think when it's on smooth, it's just a higher frame rate. So I think it's like 60 FPS. I think when it's on smooth, maybe even 120, and it's like 30. So let's test it out. Let's see. Yeah, so that's definitely what it was. It was because I had it on I had the screen, the performance on eco. Once I switched it over to let's see here, what was it called? Let me get back to it. Yeah, once I put it back on smooth, so I had it on power saving. Once I put it on smooth, that went away. So that's all good. Yep, definitely RBJ. I realized that. I really don't be I don't really be doing panning stuff or anything like this. So I've just kept it on power savings just to obviously save power. But yeah, out here it definitely makes a big difference when you panning. Y'all can probably see my panning skills are not great because I don't be doing this. So I'm sitting on the hood of my car. That helps. Because then I could just slide around. So that definitely helps. But yeah, man, I would definitely say, yeah, this new firmware, it's legit for what it is. Yeah, I mean, this probably isn't a scene that's really putting it to the test. Or maybe this is the type of scene where it works best in, and if it was a lot of stuff going on, and maybe it wouldn't work out that well. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a big difference between the 1.5 and the 1.4 or 1.3, whatever. So that's legit, man. I dig it. I like it. It's just nice to have. Like, even if you even if you don't shoot this kind of stuff, it's just cool just to have it just for the times that you do, or if you just want to go out, do something fun, do something different, or stretch yourself. It's just cool to have it, just to have it. So when I get home, I'll look at the pictures though and see, because again, man, it don't matter if it tracks it on the screen. It's like, are the pictures any good? That's what matters. Yeah, man, it's definitely a big difference, because on the old one, so like when the cars with the old firmware, like by the time the cars is like right here, it kind of loses them because they're big in the frame, and then as they go this way and I'm tracking them from the rear, it would completely lose them, wouldn't keep them at all. Whereas now with this one, it tracks them away, even when they're in the frame, it still tracks, and then when they go off that way, it still is tracking them. So it's definitely legit. Yeah, RBJ, I ain't even going front, bro. I'm struggling. Yeah, I really wanted to be in a better spot, because this spot, honestly, it sucks. And it's too straight right here. Like, there's a little corner that way, but like the cars, they not getting in it right here, because I'm at the base of the mountain, so they really uh